You let these guys like the beam, and you want to stand there and watch it. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Basketball Association and the Sacramento Kings are creating a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court, or using vibrating or objections. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the San Antonio Spurs. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jonas Valanciunas.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Castle. And it's Fox in at the point guard. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Elfrid Payton is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. Looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Lakers hammered the Pelicans 133-89.
Yeah, LA had a giant third quarter, outscoring New Orleans 43-17. Of course, 2 days later, the Lakers winning their first ever NBA Cup tournament.
Now, here's Payton. Sabonis sets the pick for Payton. Shoots over Fox. Sabonis, no good. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to MP. Back to Fox. MP finds Fox. Good on the triple.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Payton passes to DeRozan. Murray outside. Misses the three. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 plays.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Here's DeRozan. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Who's back up. Rebounded by Castle.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A nice shot by MP.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Payton passes to DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. For San Antonio, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
And it's DeRozan missing.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new scheme. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Now here's DeRozan. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Wide open look here for Murray. It's good from long range.
And love the focus for Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunities.
Here's MP. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
In the corner, Murray with it. Outside DeRozan. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 9. And the basket by MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Payton passes to Murray. Back to Payton. Sabonis inside. Defended by Wembanyama.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Payton kicks to DeRozan. Sabonis a screen on Johnson. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Down low. Ellis kicks to Payton. Clock at 6. There's the drive. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West Semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
The Kings trail by 14. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
Spurs leading by 12. Inside, here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Murray for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
DeRozan surveying the D. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Pulls up, high post. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Wembanyama will bring it out for the Spurs. 16-point lead.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Now here's Payton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Johnson.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Sabonis following the basket by MP. Payton passes to Murray to end the run. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP, no good. The Kings trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Payton. Murray with it. Back to Payton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the paint. Here's MP. They get it back. Good. MP's got 27.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Murray outside. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Laravia's checked in. Zach LaVine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Fournier's checked in for Ellis. And it's Carter in for Payton. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for MP. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Castle.
Who's watching here?
He's here for the Kings. Valanciunas comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in for Evan Fournier. San Antonio also making some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And MP subbed in for Sohan. Carter against Paul. Carter kicks to LaVine. The rebound by the Spurs.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
On the floor for San Antonio. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's MP. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 down low. For 3, LaVine. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He's been very reliable tonight. not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Carter kicks to DeRozan, to the middle. Laravia passes to Valanciunas. Levine kept alive. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space down low.
MP, no good. The Kings trail by 21. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was his season high. He really lit it up. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And it's Barnes with the ball for San Antonio. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this quarter. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Levine for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Amukalashvili has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Shot to stop the run. That shot no good. Nice defense by Vassell. Here's MP. And it's Laravia with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Rocking that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
And the dunk by MP.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Levine for three. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got his first 3 points of the game.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Count that one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's DeRozan. And it's Amukalashvili with the rebound. Amukalashvili has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Carter against Paul. Here's Laravia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's MP. That one good for 2. MP's got 45 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Laravia. Carter for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Carter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Carter against Paul. Levine dishes to Carter. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip.
Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Outside, Levine. Nice defense by Vassell.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's the...
And good! He hits it again.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Elgin Baylor had 17 50 pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. Next up is James Harden, who had 23.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And that one, good. MP's got 53.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
And here's Levine. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's MP. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists here tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
DeRozan against Barnes. DeRozan's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
To the wing on the left. Back to MP. And he makes good on the layup. MP's got 57 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Outside DeRozan. Over Barnes. Offline from the top of the key.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
To the inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and roll, because he's adept at capitalizing off them.
Here's MP. And it's Laravia with the rebound. Laravia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Barnes outside. Here's MP. And another one.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal. Night in and night out. Here's Valanciunas. Back to Carter. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Barnes against DeRozan. Launches a 3. No good that time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking. and we are not letting you down. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Sacramento Kings.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far as to speculate that the players are dealing with nerves like we see during the postseason, but the energy in that building is fire.
What about the energy right here, Shaq? I mean, EJ, me, we're just warming up, watching the first half.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Kings shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Payton, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. MP, and another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And Fox gets it to go.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Payton passes to DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. 5 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Take a look at Murray. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Murray, that's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. To the paint, here's MP. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ellis outside. Pass to DeRozan. Goes up on the wing. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And taken away by Johnson. 4-on-1, and they're running. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Sabonis sets the pick for Payton. Inside. Out to DeRozan. Sacramento again missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. DeRozan passes to Payton. Second shot opportunity, and there's Murray on the assist by Payton. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well. Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Murray outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pass to Murray. And here's DeRozan. Shoots over Johnson. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Payton's shot is off. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Back to MP. Yep, that one goes.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Payton. Sabonis' screen on Fox. Payton passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And such a smart player. Sabonis knows just where to set that screen so he can then get open as the roller.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Arabia's checked in, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Ellis. Murray outside. Pass to Payton. Five on the clock. Here's LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
Now that's impressive. LaVine is not afraid to get flashy.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And San Antonio shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, it's nice to see your guys taking and making the shots as you design it, especially the shots you should make.
Payton passes to LaRavia. And here is Murray. Here's LaRavia. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Well, not only does this show off Levine's skills, it's also a great morale boost for your team.
Yet another bucket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis, going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Vassell outside. Down low. That one, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. Pass to LaRavia. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Levine kicks to Payton. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Here's San Antonio. Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Here's MP. And got it! Another basket.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. Payton against Paul. Another shot, and Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to LaRavia. Inside. Shoots. Levine's shot is off. To the inside. Here's MP. Can't cash in from close range. Levine against Vassell. Levine's shot is off. From deep three-point territory. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
We can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to bodies, they're going to be at the rim all night.
And pretty unsurprising there, Greg Popovich reminding his guys to... And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.